Happy morning, dear children. I hope that you all are taking good care of your health. Dear children, in our previous class, we were learning about our chapter 1 sentences. Dear children, in that we learned about the meaning and definition of sentences and also the first two rules of the sentences. Today, we will continue with our sim topic. Dear children, let us first recall the definition of sentence, that what exactly a sentence is. So, a sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense, means each and every word is in a systematic order and it makes some sense. It gives you some meaning, some idea or some thought. Okay, so it is a clear representation of what we want to convey, and it has the verb and a subject, and the subject can be a noun or a pronoun. Okay, so it is a combination of group of words that contains verb and a subject. Now let us continue with our topic, rules of sentences. We will learn about the third rule, and it says a singular verb is used when two or more nouns or adjectives suggest one idea or refer to the same person or thing. Dear children, we will be using a singular verb when the thought or the idea of a noun or an adjective is referred or conveyed to. Is it clear? See the example. Drawing and coloring is my hobby. Now over here, the verbs drawing and coloring, they are referring to something what we like, right? So it is our hobby. The two verbs are referred with a single verb. Is it clear to you all? ये दोनों हमारी hobbies हैं. These are our activities. So we are referring both these activities as one, as our hobby. Is it clear? See the next example. The red and green umbrella is not mine. The subject over here or the noun over here is one, right? And both these colors are referred to the same thing. Is it clear to you all? So a singular verb is used when two or more nouns or adjectives suggest one idea or refer to one person or the thing. Is it clear? Next rule, let us see. A singular verb is required when two or more nouns are connected by either or neither nor. Dear children, when we are using these words, they convey about two or more nouns which are connected. जब एक या दो से ज़्यादा nouns connected होते हैं, they are connected with the help of either or neither nor. Is it clear? Let us see the examples. Neither my mother nor my sister is at home. So, यहाँ पर see the meaning of the sentence. ना मेरी मम्मा घर पे है, ना मेरी sister घर पे है. So, these two are the nouns and they are connected with the help of singular verb, and that is either or neither nor. Is it clear? Next example. Either you or your brother have to clean the room. See over here, the pronouns you or your brother, the noun is also over here, and these are connected with the help of either and or. You need to go through the video again and again. You need to understand these things because it will help you in the formation of sentences. Rule number 5. Very simple. A singular verb must follow either, neither, each, everyone. Hamisha, when you are using a singular verb, it will always be followed with either, neither, each or everyone. See the examples? Everyone has to sing. Over here, sing is the singular verb and it is followed with everyone. Clear? Next, each one of the student is being trained. Over here, the verb is trained and it is beginning with each. Is it clear? So whenever you are using a singular verb, it will always start with either, neither, each, everyone. Next rule. Even if they are joined by a conjunction. In the previous class, we learned about the nouns and the pronouns are connected with the help of conjunctions, right? So when you are connecting anything with the help of conjunction, two nouns qualified by each or every must have a singular verb. If you are using two nouns which are here with each or every, they must always have a singular verb. It will never have a plural verb. Singers, then racers, dancers. It will not be like that. It will be like sing, dance, run, like this. See the example. Each truck and the conjunction and is used to join truck and car. These are the two nouns over here. So you need to pay attention on this, that it is joined with the help of a conjunction and it is starting with each. Is it clear? So each truck and each car is being searched. We don't have a plural for search. So we are using a singular verb. The singular verb over here is searched. Is it clear? Good. Now, we have something to do. While referring the rules, you need to practice and form the sentences on the basis of the first 6 rules. So dear children, this is your activity which is a part of your worksheet and you have to do this in your textbook. You will write the meaning. You will write the rules one by one and with those rules you will practice the formation of sentences with the help of examples given over here. If you have any doubt, you are free to call me anytime. Okay, dear children, so here is your homework. Form 3 sentences each. You need to make 3 sentences on each of the first 6 rules of sentences we learned. So dear children, practice well. Happy learning. God bless you all.